Hello, is anybody watching? Who's watching? Anyone? Share Bear. Hello. We're down by the beach, darling. That smoke's coming right into me. So who we got watching right now? Share Bear. Let's look at this beautiful view, guys. There's downtown Toronto in the distance. Down by the lake, there's my little fire. There's my coffee cup. I'm jealous. Would you look at them sexy legs? All you need now is a Wilson. Hello, Almal. So yeah, unscheduled, guys. We did this last week. We're having a little bit of a better luck at the minute going live, but let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know why I can't zoom. There, can you see that? Look at that. That's downtown Toronto. Hello, Nancy. So yes, I do need a Wilson. So let me try and set up. It is. This is like literally 10 minutes from my house at Almal. Come down on the thrift bike. Let me try and everywhere I go. Hey, WWW. So down by the lake shore, we got a little fire going. Got my tea. Got my bag. There's the thrift bike there, just pushed up to the side. So this is my little secluded spot for Monday. Go grab it. Well, funny enough, Share Bear, I actually brought some food down. I just did the same thing. I have a 360 video going up. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful night. Look at my tea coming on there. That's a nice cup of mint tea. So I can't really see a comment. We've only got 3 folk watching right now, but I did bring enough food, possibly, to make myself some supper. So let me come down a little bit like this and sit down. Sorry about the legs, guys. I am in my shorts. It is summertime. So I'm having a little spliff as well. I'm going to roll another one in a second once the tea's ready. Everywhere I go, the smoke seems to generate towards me. So there we go. We've got ourselves a nice little fire, guys. Monday night down by the lake shore. Can't ask for a more peaceful, relaxing time than this. Actually, you know what I'm going to try and do? So there you can see, guys, what I'm looking at. There's downtown Toronto in the distance. That's Lake Ontario. That line thing, that's kind of like a breakwater, I guess. So you can people can paddle and swim in this little area, although you probably wouldn't want to. Look how green and murky it is. So there you go. There's my little spot. Hey, Kelly Kibo, glad to see you. So look at this. This is a little trailway down there. So I am literally 15 minutes away from where I live. And this is why I come here. Look, I've got a little rock section I was kind of hoping I could sit up and record from. Maybe somebody taking some photographs over there. So that was the intentions. Come out, let's see if you get better luck streaming live. The sun is setting through the trees over there in a little while. Hopefully, this is why I come down here, is because we might be able to catch the oh god, I missed my rock. And again, I'm directly in the way of the smoke. So what we want to do is try and catch the skyline when it lights up. And as I said, this is very picturesque. There's the heart of downtown just ahead of you, and here we are, peace and quiet on the lake. Wonder if we get any of our geese or duck friends join us today. I'm not sure. So unfortunately, I can't read your comments if I sit this way. Oh, there's some swans. Oh, that was quite majestic. Coming on. See there, a couple of swans come flying in there. Only 3 people watching. That's a little bit disappointing. But I didn't actually announce this last week. Look at that beautiful fire. So I've got some more firewood. The spliff's gone out. We will. I've got sand in there. So I do got food, and I do got all I need to prepare some kind of supper tonight down by the beach. Although it isn't an MRE. There's a gentleman over there. He's walking around. I'm not sure what he's up to. But I think sometimes people come down here in more than 3. Sometimes, you know, get up to probably things that you don't want the public to know about. So let me try and set this camera up so it's not in the sand. Here's my tea. That's a little bit hot. So that's still cooking away. So I did. That was what I was going to say. In my little bag. That's my little tea. I've got some candies, some sugar, a little Esbit stove. I've also got some another Esbit stove and some soluble fuel lighters. I did bring an MRE accessory pack. I do got a garbage bag. But everything I've got is in here. It's not actually bar mix. No, it's ramen. So I've got some goodies in there. And I've also, if Glynis is watching, Glynis, I'm going to try and cook up. Hey, Judy Bell, what do you mean, ugh, men? What are men doing this upsetting you, Judy Bell? So I'm going to try and cook this up on the Esbit stove and try and make myself some supper, and we're going to eat it out of the bag if we can. So that's pretty much everything. Oh, and I did bring some dessert. I don't know, men trouble. No, okay, as long as you're not talking about me. And I also brought some MRE's apple sauce for dessert. So I've got everything I possibly need to make a little bit of supper this evening. And we're still going live, which is good. Look at this view, Judy Bell. Look at this, gorgeous, gorgeous. You see that? There's downtown Toronto through the lake. Tobacco is round the bend. So I did give her a little mention that I might be doing this, and I decided, what the hell, let's do it. So I'm trying to get, as I said, the camera set up so it doesn't fall over. I don't want to get my phone, sand in my new phone. That's still going. Let's wait till that finishes. We've got a hot cup of tea. Sorry guys if I am ignoring you. So I do think I got a little I got a moldy tool. I think one of these, I think that one is a can opener, although I don't think it is. Okay, that's not working as well as I hoped. I should have brought my real can opener. Maybe that's a can opener. So unfortunately, I'm having all sorts of difficulties with my can opener. Maybe I'm going to have to try and use the knife. No, that's not working either. Okay, that's kind of working. So this is turning to be a little bit of a disaster. I was trying to get my can open using my little moldy tool, but it doesn't seem to be letting me. So I should have probably brought a better tool than that, and that's scissors. What a shame. Oh well, let's see how far we can get, and we'll try and get it out when it's cooked. Ouch, that was very hot. Frog's legs. So that's about as far as I got, unfortunately. And I've already lost my lighter. No, I don't. Sorry if I'm ignoring you guys. I'm trying to, as I say, figure out this stupid can opener. Let's see how well we get on with this. Never mind, maybe we'll abandon this before we go any further. That was the attempt, and the plan was to come down here and try and cook up some chicken, but if we can't get into the can, then it's going to be a little bit of a problem. But never mind, trying we can only lose. It's a little bit of a shitty multi-tool. Let's get another piece of wood. Well, sometimes it's nice to get away from riots, Al Mal. See, that's very disappointing. That's about as much as I could get the can open. Uh, so that's not probably going to be as much use as we can possibly, as we hoped to be, or I hoped to be. Yeah, well, this was from the Dollarama. It's like $3. So we're trying to sort of budget it a little bit. But maybe somehow once it's cooked, we might be able to get it open a little bit more. Although I don't think so. But my mint tea is ready. There we go. So let's see if we've got any comments. Them fools about to get shot. So you guys, that's all right. You just talk amongst yourself and enjoy the scenery a little bit. Once again, the smoke seems to follow me everywhere. No, I didn't. I didn't get it open, Judy Bell. But I do got my tea. All right, mate. Just want to get so you can see the fire and the skyline, guys. I'm very disappointed about my stupid multi-tool. Maybe come up this way. What are you saying there, Almal? Let's put you on my knee. Tea. What did you? It's chicken breasts. So basically, I bought a bag of ramen and some chicken breasts and a couple of bags of miso soup. And what I was going to do is make myself supper down here on the beach and eat it out of a bag. So there's some chicken breasts, and that was one of the cans that Glynis sent to me, and I just wanted to see if I could cook it up on my Esbit stove and use my little moldy tool to open it up. But unfortunately, the moldy tool is Dollarama. Well, we'll figure something out. Maybe somehow, one way. So that's gonna look at that. That's what I want you to get: the sun and the smoke, and it's coming back in my face again. So we've only got 5 of you watching, so this isn't a very interesting stream after all, it would seem. So any minute now, that's going to start cooking up. Not cooking up. The fire is going to start to go. So as I said, I'm going to try roll myself a little split. Make sure my dick's not hanging out. These shorts are very short and very loose. I don't want to be exposing myself. So the chicken is kind of cooking. Al, welcome. Thank you, darling. I don't know if you can see in the distance. You can see the CN Tower. I'm down on Lake Ontario. Got myself a little fire going. Just rolling myself something, Al. Also got my cup of tea. So this is some different kind of experience. It would be nice if you were all here. We could have a little picnic and a fire. So hopefully that fire is. Look at that, it's smoking good now, guys. Take a toke with me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just about to roll, Al. Got my tea. We do got a can of chicken cooking, but we couldn't open it. It would be a great powwow for sure, Al Mal. So I am down here on my own. I'm not actually that far from the little what's the word I'm looking for? Boardwalk. Maybe one day we can have thrift stocks. Look at that smoke coming up from the fire there. Any minute now, that's going to start flaming up, I'm sure. As long as you don't go topless and drunk and arrested, Judy Bell, then I think we could have a much. Although it would be an even more fun powwow if you did get drunk for being topless. Get arrested rather for being drunk and topless. The secrets of Judy Bell's past. Who would have thought? Hey, arrested, topless, and drunk. But yeah, oh my God, it's like 89 degrees. Such a relief. It was actually a beautiful kind of 22 degrees, about 73, 74 here. Um, Judy, I was in jail for 7 days till yes. Wait, oh, why YouTube jail? I thought you meant you were in real jail. I thought we were start talking about getting arrested for being topless and drunk. I thought you were all going to start telling me your topless drunk stories, ladies. So hopefully, yeah. So you got a community strike, Al? Is that what I'm hearing? Bless you, darling. Join the club. We're in good company. I've been getting some community strikes, although not recently. I did get one about a month or two ago, talking about the Nova Scotia shooting. Right. Yeah, they say you're doing something right if you're getting censored and shadow banned. They do hate the truth, Al. They do, my darling. Look at that smoke. My God, that fire's got to come up anytime soon. I think our chicken does seem to be heating up a little bit. Look, the fire, it just kicked off straight away. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. Oh, it's beautiful. Is there anything better than an open fire down by the lake? I've got a nice big piece of wood there that we might put on. But let's enjoy that nice heat. So I'm still rolling, guys. Okay, so I've got some water here. I'm not sure if or not this will work. But I kind of want to boil the water so I can cook my ramen. Yeah, well, nice little small peaceful campfire. Weird, I'm buffering now. And I've got no buffer in my side, which is good. We were buffering like crazy when we tried to do this last week, if you recall. Unfortunately, our chicken's gone out. Let's try the saw. that didn't work either. That fire's very warm. Still struggling with the chicken. Okay, we might be good. So I've got one last soluble fuel towel. Okay, so we're up to double figures. We've kind of got the can open enough that we can pour it out. If I had a bike, I'd be there in 20 minutes. So who we got watching now? Crying Hippie Al. There's my little... I'm lucky this pandemic has not affected me, or I have not let it. Hey Kaz, just to see you. What's sexy? Just saying. I'm not talking about my legs, are you? Al, I'm making some of you housewives a little bit hot and randy on these this summer night. So there we go. There's my little campfire. There's my little supper. There's my spliff. Where's the best place to sit? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get a good view for you guys. You just making a fire. Well, thank you. Rotate device. I kind of got you perched on my leg at the minute. No, please. Sorry, what was that? Please, bollocks to lockdown rules. I forget you were in England, Kaz. Bollocks. That's something I don't use very much anymore. Everywhere I go, the smoke seems to be blowing in my face. Oh my God, that's making my eyes water. Let's come and sit down on the grass, sand. Maybe that way. I don't know. How's that working for us, guys? Is that good? Okay, so the chicken is ready heating up, it looks like. Not sure how hot our water's going to get in my stove over there. Spliff, cup of tea, beautiful view, down by the water, little campfire. What's better than this, guys? This certainly beats being stuck in the basement, huh? Got a couple of ladies over there chit-chatting away. So, as I said, I can't really see your comments so well. I'm trying to, at least we're staying live, unlike last time, it kept glitching. So hopefully at some point, the city will start to light up, and that is kind of what we're really hoping for, and that's the money shot right there. That's why I'm trying to get you a good picture so I can kind of have my supper down by the lake. I got my little trusty thrift bike just out of sight. Any more comments? Fines, but yet bollocks, love it. That's your nuts, Al Mal. You gotta deliver it like bollocks, and it's not like don't use the CK, use an X. Bollocks. That's a nice way. You're talking fucking bollocks. Look how picture perfect that fire is, guys. You've got to say it with meaning, Kaz. It's like when you say shit, you really have to spit the T, or cunt. You fucking shit cunt. Sorry about that, ladies. But just teaching you how to swear with conviction. So I don't normally say my T's, regional dialect from the West Country. Tattoo, butter, better. These things don't. But when you emphasize the T, the more you emphasize the T, the more angrier you are. You're like, really got to spit that T through your teeth. You horrible little shit. You see what I'm saying? See, really spit that T. So anyway, look at my beautiful, beautiful little pic, like bollocks. Bloody fucking hell. No, that wouldn't really work. I mean, you could. That's something maybe an Indian would say. Oh, bloody fucking hell. But that's not something an English person would say. Am I right there, Kaz? We wouldn't say bloody fucking hell. It'd either be fucking hell or bloody hell. Like bloody hell you might get away with if your mum and dad were away. But fucking hell, that's something you'd reserve to your friends. No, so there you go. She's from Arkansas, Kaz. She's from Arkansas. They don't know. They think we all know the T. But look at that beautiful fire, guys. Not, we all know the tea. We all know the queen. Don't know if you can see over there. There's a little what looks like a golden retriever that's gone in the water. So this is fun. I really enjoyed doing this, guys. And last couple of days after Saturday, the protest, very, very hot day, drained me again. Yesterday I had a kind of, I don't want to turn the phone, I mean I did turn the phone on, but I didn't really look at it. This is what I'm talking about, Judy Bell. Look at that beautiful view. You've got the downtown skyline in the distance. We've got the beautiful lake, and right up close we've got our little campfire and our chicken. So somehow, some way, I'm going to try and scrape that chicken out of the so let's look what I got in here. So I've got 2 packets of miso soup with tofu. So that's going to be our flavour. I can actually smell that chicken. I brought an MRE hot sauce. We do got a seasoning packet. And Almal, you sent me these. I bought some little Slim Jims to throw in. And there's my ramen. So I don't know if you can see. The ramen's already broken up. So it's kind of some prison style ramen. My spliff's gone out. Let's finish up my tea. I mean, honestly, Judy Bow, that is a beautiful, beautiful view. People would pay for that kind of view right there. So what I'm going to try and do is let's use this stupid multi-tool. And all I'm doing is cutting the Slim Jims. Yeah, you sent me these with rubber Almal. So putting those to good use. They're going in with the ramen, and also that's going to add some flavour and some fat and some added. I can't really say it's meat, but whatever it is in a Slim Jim, that's going in the mix. There's a little duck just swimming by. You see, just there. Oh, I've got sand on that one. Never mind. We got 2 in there. I'm going to put that in the fire. We got sand on it. So I think my chicken is finished. So we're going to add the seasoning packet. Don't even know what flavour it is. I think it's vegetable. Gonna add our miso soup. Don't know if you can see in there. I'm gonna add 2 miso soups. So everything's in the bag. Can you see that? trying to get the chicken out the best I can. And not burn my fingers. I'm going to do this off camera. We've nearly got it all, guys, believe it or not. There's one big chunk that doesn't want to come out. We did it, guys. We got all the chicken out. Hello. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but we do got all the chicken in the bag. Yeah, people just come up behind me, Almel. So now, let's see if our water is hot enough. Ouch, that's very hot. Yeah, it's boiling, it's boiling. Ouch, that was very, very hot. So we managed to boil our water. In the pot. I don't got any water left, so that's a shame. So everything's in our bag, and I'm just going to let that sit there and do its thing. But also, try and find some more firewood. Oh, let's not forget. Hot sauce makes everything good. Let's come over here. Hey Danny, how are you doing? So I don't know if you can see there is Toronto in the distance. The sun is setting just behind there. There is my cute little fire. Hold up our little stove. what's going on in the chat. So, yeah, little Cajun. So we got our fire, supper. I'm just waiting for our ramen. You can see what's going on in there. And sausage of any kind. Ladies, what on earth are you talking about? Says a shitty little multi-tool. We might not even save that. Okay, I've got a little bit of looseness going on. Talking about crumpets and gumbo. I haven't had a crumpet for ages. Oh, look. There's a little bit of a... Let me try and zoom in on the... sorry about that. Zoom in on the skyline. Look at that. See a little bit of the sunset reflecting. Let's come around here, see if we can see if there's a moon or anything. You too, watch with Wayne. I may catch you later. As I said, sometimes we like to get back to do a little bit of connecting with nature. Look at that, guys, and shortly that will be lighting up. Roux is for stew, not gumbo. Yes, indeed. 8 people have given this a thumbs up. Let me see if we can look at that sky, guys. Love it. It's great out there. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful night. And you know, some of you guys, there's a bunch of individuals coming this way. Hope they don't bug me too much. But there she is. There's my little campfire. There's the thrift bike just behind me. There's my little bag. And there's my trash. Wow, that's actually beautiful over there right now, looking at the sun setting on the city skyline. Look at that. My little campfire. Okay, roux is when you mix flour and butter together to make, it's a thickening agent. You use it for stew, you can use it for sauces, but roux, yeah, it's a thickening. Something used for thickening. You could put it in a soup, depending on what kind of soup. Also, there's a family out there, got a little toddler. It's come down to the lake shore. But, all right, well, take care, Wayne. We might catch you in a little bit. I'm trying to find a great spot. How's that? There you go. So I do got my fire going just out of sight. Let's bring my bag down there. Okay. So I think, look at that, there's so much food in there. I'm probably going to end up taking some of this home. I'm just trying to get you a good shot so we can get the fire and hang on a second. That's what I'm trying to do. So I've stuck There it is. That's the money shot right there, guys. You've got the skyline in the distance. You've got some ducks. Let me you've got the fire coming on nicely. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Actually, if I come like this, I can sit over the camera, although I can't necessarily read your comments. I am with you in spirit. So I've got my good old MRE accessory pack. I'm trying to find my wet nap. So you've got a napkin, I'm trying to put in my pocket. So lovely. Thank you, Danny. Like I say, all I need is some company, and would be this would be very romantic. So I'm going to throw some sugar in there. I know that seems weird, but we're going to throw some sugar into the ramen. Give it that like kind of sweetness. So that's, oh, we got some coffee, mate. No, I don't need that. Don't need things. We're not going to be using our coffee or our creamer or the other sugar, but we have put one sugar into the ramen. Oh my goodness, I dropped my spoon in the sand. It's okay. It's okay. So we've got a little bit of pepper. Don't know what happened to the salt, but I did have some salt. Never mind, there's plenty of salt in the ramen. Can you hear the ducks? Uh-oh, the geese are coming. The geese are coming. Not the scoops, Danielle. It's the geese. Can you hear them? Remember last time they come and give us a... Oh, I found the salt. So we are going to use the salt. Waste not, want not. Get my fresh nap so I can wash my hands. No wet nap. So I don't know if you can see, but there's some beautiful, beautiful reflections of the sun off of the downtown buildings. Maybe the fire is taking count. So look at that beautiful fire, guys. Okay, so this is still very, very hot. So that's what we've got to eat, guys. Chicken and ramen. And honest to God, I can't hold it. It's so hot. There's so much food here. I'm not going to probably be able to eat it all. But wow, that's actually really, really. The chicken is amazing. You can see that. But oh my goodness, that chicken. So noodles and chicken, guys. A couple of little dogs running around over there. This is so hot. It's burning my leg and my hands. So we've got some chicken. I don't know if you can see that. I dropped a big bunch. Or when you get it, it's not mixed up enough. That's why. Oh, the miso soup. And that's a lot of heat coming off that fire as well. I just got a little bit of Slim Jim then. Okay. So I'm still eating my ramen. I don't know what any of you guys are saying. This is very, very filling. And it's very hot. Very, very hot, guys. And this bag, I don't know if you can see, is foil on the inside, so it reflects the heat. And afterwards we can just toss it. Although I might take this home for leftovers. There's 3 packets of ramen in here. 2 Slim Jims. It's very good. Very good. Not overly seasoned. I know, right, Almel, the Christmas fire log, but this is live. I'm actually eating ramen that I cooked in my water bottle on this fire in a bag. So this is some survival skills. This isn't just I should have probably pointed that out that you know, I talk about my ramen as in survival food, and that's what I did. I just packed up my ramen in this bag, which I recycled from some bar mix, and just using an Esbit stove, which I had left over from an RE review. Got a lot of those. I added a can of chicken that Glynis sent me up, just a can of chicken breast, simple, nothing, no flavors, no added things like that. And the only other thing I added in was 2 packets of miso soup with tofu. They also had seaweed in that, and a couple of Slim Jims and a seasoning packet. So a hell of a, you could, like, this could feed 2 people easily, maybe 3. And that costs less than $3. So survival skills, guys. You know, we're not just out looking at the pretty scenery. We are actually kind of showing you how you can stay alive with a log fire, some ramen, and a can of chicken. And we've hardly made any mess. So we might just stay here and roll with it until the either the battery goes down or the fire goes out. It says I've used 90% of my data plan. I don't think I have. I don't know if you see through there, but the sun is kind of setting through the woods. There you go, that's what I'm trying to get. Okay, got to oversee the kitchen, get the fries and broccoli going. I forgot how pretty Toronto is in area. I've got a couple of little ducks just swimming by out of sight. Oh yeah, Toronto is pretty. And Danielle, this is literally 10 minutes. It took me 10 minutes to get here on my bike. Here are the ducks, can you see? Yeah, enjoy your dinner. We're kind of eating dinner together, kind of. Look at those beautiful ducks, guys. This is what I'm talking about, getting back to nature. Simple pleasures, a little campfire, bag and ramen. That's lovely. See, it is. I hear our boy Dan Dix got arrested again over the weekend. Lucky enough, Toronto still seems to be remaining peaceful on the protest front. That's better, than I can kind of read a little bit what you're saying below me. In Saturday, although there was a lot of people at the Black Lives Matter, they were chanting peaceful protest, and I don't think there was any violence or anything like that. There was an interesting individual. I don't know if you caught the live stream on Saturday. He was a plan, basically. He was a cop. He even had cop shoes and his cop pants on. He didn't even try to go undercover. But he was saying that he was in jail for 6 weeks because he had been making videos and reporting on the COVID hoax. I'm not sure about Press for Truth. I mean, he has got a little bit of a history and reputation. He gets attacked in stuff all the time. And I've had reason to think that maybe he manufactures, not saying he does, but sometimes a little bit of sensationalism does sell. But it doesn't seem to be a week that goes by that something doesn't happen to Press for Truth. But that being said, he does do a good job. I do like a lot of his work. I just suspect at times maybe he is, although he does bring a lot of real content, I think sometimes maybe he manufactures a little bit of the reality. But he's one of the better ones out there. But I think out on Vancouver, it's been a little bit more volatile than it is here. Why that is, I don't know. My God, I'm never going to be able to eat all of this. I'm struggling. As I said, there really was enough for more than one person. Easily two could have shared this supper. Might need to get some more firewood. Whoops. I've hardly dented the side of my ramen. I might even have to take that home for supper, leftovers. But the beauty is, I can zip it up in my Ziploc, and I've got a meal for later. So if I'm on the go or I was camping, I can make it once, keep it in the bag. Later on, I can heat it up, or just eat it out of the bag. I think I've got a mouthful of water left. Okay, I did. So yeah, that's what I boiled my water in, my little flask. I'll probably have to clean that up a bit, but never mind. It's only a few bucks at the dollar store. No worries about uh, wasting money there. So as I said, guys, I've still got a huge lot left. I'm going to take that home and put it in the fridge, and I can probably eat some later. But now we're going to just sit, watch the fire roll a spliff, and relax. So this is absolutely beautiful, guys. As you can see, soon in the background, that skyline will light up. We will see the tower light up. There's still a few people down here. Yeah, I got some munches for later, but this is it, guys. You know, it's a little experiment we did last week. We come down, we tried to do a Latvian ration review, which I kind of managed to get up in one way or one form or another, but we tried to do it live, but we're having all sorts of glitches. I'm a little bit closer than I was last week, so maybe we've got a stronger data signal, which is why we haven't. Excuse me, there was a burp. Where's Baby P? There's one burp. Look at that beautiful fire, guys. Look at it. I'm so glad again that I come down and do this. You're starting to see some of the lights flickering off of the on the water. Yes, and this is what kind of yesterday. I did see you put some stuff on the group chat, Danielle. And forgive me sometimes, you know, after the weekend, I do feel a little bit zapped, and also, you know, the heat exhaustion, stuff like that after being in direct sunlight or filming. It's a little bit different when you're sun tanning, but kind of holding cameras and things like that can be a little bit of an energy drain. So yesterday I really didn't do anything except lay down, smoke some weed, got some sun. Although I did have to go and see, I did go to work yesterday, not to work, I just have to go and see, meet up with my boss. Showed me the place. Oh my God, the heat coming off that fire is absolutely beautiful right now. So I went into work, saw my boss, had a little chat. Then I had sort of a relaxing day yesterday. I've been relaxing all day today. Did a little bit of a project in my basement. I did some rearranging of the furniture, moved the pantry around. Probably I'll show you tomorrow in the live show what I've been doing. But sometimes, you know, you get a little bit absorbed. You have to step back to see the forest, because you know, the forest for the trees and stuff like that. You know how the saying goes. Look at that beautiful, beautiful fire, guys. Honestly, this is better than last week. I got some good company out there, even though you're not here with me. Although I am a little bit exposed to people behind me, which is something I'm not too keen about. We might relocate ourselves in a second once I've rolled. But soon. The other good thing about being down here is I can pee behind a bush. Although I don't want to leave my stuff unattended while I do so. Only 6 people watching now. I guess Wayne's got the streams going, so a few of you have gone over. That's good. He's got better stuff than this going on anyway. Keep an eye. But sometimes, like I said, and Danielle was mentioning, you've got to distress and you've got to sort of step away from things a little bit, I guess. One step forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward. There's loud motorcycles. The sun is setting over my left shoulder. I would move it, but we've got a lovely fire in the downtown in the background, and I don't know if you can notice the tower just lit up. There's a little bit of red going on the tower, so hopefully it won't be much longer before we start to see that skyline all lit up. if I'd bought more water, we could have had another cup of tea. Never mind. We've got a spliff, that's good enough. Excuse me 1 second. I was just moving my bike into sight, which is just there. Only 4 people watching now. Oh my goodness. So I don't know what's wrong with you people. This is beautifully relaxing and only 4 people could be bothered to stick around. So let me just bring you up here a second. I don't know if you can kind of see, it's just starting to light up over there. Hey Anika. Thank you, Danielle. Sometimes, like I say, these are little adventures. So I was going to do. See, there's the thrift bike. Sit around here on the. Oh yeah, I guess it's early morning over there for you, Kaz, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, get the fire. And me. So there you go, got my little fire there. See out on the lake. Soon, like I say, when it gets a little bit darker, you should see the light, the tower and the city light up, which it kind of is doing a little bit now. I may get in trouble for your volume. When did you get in trouble for your volume? Actually, can I do it on that leg? Kind of. Oh no, I put sand all up my pants. Sorry, guys. I think the vest's coming down like that again. Sorry, guys. Let me, Jenna, hey darling, how are you doing? I'm down on the lakeshore, like having a little campfire by the. Maybe it's because the battery's low. Have I got a low battery? No. They're starting to light up now, guys. I don't know if you can see that. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you while I'm sat down here by my nice little fire. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful scene. Sorry, there's the water. So that's what we're trying to catch, guys. You can see the tower there. Because sometimes I've had, I play music a bit loud for my elderly roommate. Okay. Ant on my leg. That's all right. Ants are good. Well, there's not really many people around. A little bit earlier, Jenna, there's a couple of, I met a guy and a girl. They were sat just kind of down there having a little smoke, and it's a little bit of a secluded spot. I came down last week and had a little bit of a fire. Tried to do a ration review. So I'm trying to, ouch, I just burnt my leg with a split. Get some of the fire and the downtown city skyline. And try to read your comments. But no Karens have come by yet, unlike when I was outside the Metropolitan Police Station a couple of weeks ago. You seem to be alone. No, there's a few. There's a guy and a dog. Just kind of put you back over there so you can see the fire. Just get my knee out the way. And we can just kind of, there we go. That's what I wanted to do, lean against the rock. You can see my feet as well, look at that. How beautiful and cool and relaxing is this? We've got the beautiful skyline, we've got our little fire. And I could almost stay here all night, although I probably won't. I don't have enough water, but you sometimes can get some scary types down here. But that is a picture perfect campfire. Got my rocks, dug a little hole. Started it with just a few branches. There's a dog running up and down chasing the ball. What did that say? Oh, you need a pet. I'm about to wrangle my cat. I've been to Vancouver years ago. Stanley Park is absolutely awesome. And I love the mountains as well. I miss the mountains in California. I just love the mountains. So I'm not sure, there is a beautiful skyline for you there. You might be able to zoom in. That's spliff's done. Maybe I should just try and find a little bit more wood. There's the leftover robin. Have a bag of that there. Okie dokie. Let me just bring you up a second, guys, because this is absolutely spectacular. Look at that. Beautiful. And there's my bike. There's my little fire. And there. Yeah, no, I will, Kaz. I've actually thought about coming and spending the day down here, bringing like a 24-hour ration, gallon of water, setting up. But I did want to kind of just come down because that is a skyline down there. See the dog? Fabby. So I'm glad you're joining us today, Kaz. Out again. So yeah, that's something maybe I will do. I might even try and do it perhaps this week. I don't know. So there's our little fire. There is the Toronto skyline in the distance. And all is missing is my little cup of tea. I have to get going. You take much care. And thank you for you too, Kaz. Thank you for joining us tonight. As I said, it's been a fun one. I do enjoy these little outside broadcasts, and they're fun to do. You don't always have to be at protests or getting exclusive news reports that the mainstream won't bring you. But yeah, it'd be nice if I did have a dog. That's what we want to do, just get that nice little effect of the skyline in the distance there. Keep our little fire in the foreground. You can see my little foot there. Sun-drenched day, got nothing but sun. Come down, had a nice supper down by the lake shore, relaxed with my friends and family in the thrift store. And like I say, there's no immediate rush to go. I can almost go and get another spliff on the go, although I do need a pee. It almost seems a shame to waste that fire. Maybe I'll just try and pee over in the bush. Virtual beach party. It is a virtual beach party, Danielle. And look at that. You can ask for a more picturesque. You know, if this was a movie, and maybe I was Vince Vaughn, and my co-lead female femme fatale was Jennifer Aniston. We were on a date. People would try and copy this shit. I think the ant just bit me. That's all good. So that was fun. I got to cook out on some campfire. Showed you how easy it is to make prison ramen in a discarded trail mix bag. Ouch, that does hurt. The ant sting I'm talking about. It's a little demonstration of how to make these things in the field in an emergency. You know, you may be on a run, bugging out. You may even just be on a hike. You know, pack some ramen, lightweight. You can make yourself a little snack on the go like I did, and then if you've got a Ziploc container like I have, then you can take the leftovers with you, not have to worry about cooking another meal. It's right, they're nature's creatures. Is how he might be radioactive. I might gain the abilities of an ant. now that it's starting to get dark. Yeah, that'd be fun if you could. I mean, you could always take your computer with you and try and do it via your computer out in the field. Uh, but let me come and sit down like this. So my bike's in view. That's what I'm trying to do. Get you the skyline in the distance. So that's absolutely beautiful, guys. That's something this makes a change from seeing the little ship, binocular boy, prepper baby, and those types. Look at that for an absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking view, and it actually looks much nicer um, in person. I don't know if we can get any closer. That is as close as we can get. Can you see that little light going up and down on the building there? There is the CN Tower, one of the tallest buildings in North America. And here's me looking out over this beautiful, kneeling on the neck of an America for 8 minutes 40. You should do it. I suggest you can kneel. Well, Barbu, maybe if you're a crisis actor and you're buddies with the guy that's kneeling on your neck and you're not even dead, maybe there was more of a purpose to the photograph than just murder caught live. So I'm kind of thinking more and more that our boy George Floyd, he isn't dead. And when you kneel on somebody's windpipe, you need to kind of kneel on the Adam's apple, not the side of the neck, to really kill them. But the WWF, we watched that when Randy Macho Man Savage puts Hulk Hogan in a sleeper hold, and then all of a sudden, it looks like Hulk Hogan's unconscious and not going to get back up, and then the next minute he's bouncing off the ropes. So yeah, George Floyd and the officer that was kneeling on his neck happened to be buddies. They used to work together as doormen at the same nightclub for many years, and probably went through some security training drills and sort of kept themselves in, a little bit of sparring, I guess is what I'm trying to say, with one another to keep their skills in tone. So perfect people to play the part of a cop and a protester getting murdered for the cameras watching. And again, one of the officers happened to be called totalitarian guys. They're letting you know what they're doing. And you have to understand, we are living in a day and age of absolute fake news propaganda. We really expected to believe that all of a sudden the mainstream gets some fucking scruples and reports honestly, or are they still sticking to the script and problem, reaction, solution? Make them go viral, make them famous. They went fucking famous within hours, and then look what happened. People started protesting and the riots started. And what happens when riots, civil unrest happens? Martial law, ladies and gentlemen. Already got the fucking National Guard on the streets in some cities down there. So George Floyd played his part to a T. He's probably hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein somewhere on a new island, and I'm not sure or not if it was true. I did see a photograph that was of him showing up at one of the protests. He was wearing a hat and glasses and a scarf, I guess, to kind of disguise himself. But he showed up at one of the protests for himself. Kind of like almost showing up at your own funeral. So I'm not saying he isn't dead. I'm just saying there's some pause for thought, something to concern and consider over, and make up your own mind if or not you think George Floyd is dead and he was killed live on camera, or was it some WWF propaganda that was problem, reaction, solution? The problem was a cop killed a protester. The reaction was more people went out to protest, and the solution, civil unrest, martial law. Quite possibly Kobe as well. Look at that now, guys. Look at that. How beautiful and pretty is that now? It's not the New York skyline, it's not San Francisco or Chicago, but that is pretty breathtaking, don't you think? Yeah, they probably put him in the back of the ambulance and they started high-fiving when the cameras were off. And I remember, you know, what was the shooting down in Florida? Was it the Pulse nightclub? I can't remember. But there was a guy that they were carrying. He looked like he'd been shot, and I guess they thought that the camera had stopped rolling, and they dropped the guy and they started high-fiving. So look at that, guys. How beautiful is that scenery and skyline right there? You know, in some, I don't know if you can see on the very far left of your screen, there's like just next to the tree a little wedge of light. That is very, very, very close to the Queen's Park where we go to the protests. And obviously, you know, the tower, we have been up there. So there's our little fire still. Look at those beautiful coals. Sorry, something beautiful. Campfire by the beach. And there's the thrift bike. And then just over there is the city skyline. George has the tattoo, order out of chaos. So there you go, guys. You're starting to put it together in the chat. I only give you a couple of thoughts, and already you guys are bringing things. So we're nearly, let's look at this. We've got 12 minutes to go until we get up to 2 hours. And I'm guessing, you know what, it is getting a little bit dark. Sometimes you get some crackheads and shit. And I'm not sure if you can see down there. But I tell you so much that kneeling on a guy's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds on live TV, whether or not he was killed or whether it was a WWF WrestleMania theatrics that saw it, it certainly will get a reaction, and that reaction was one of anger for most parts in most places. So as I said, that's my thoughts and opinion. Not telling you that's what happens, not telling you that's what to think, just giving you some information that you can help cast your own thoughts and opinions. And sometimes to gain a greater perspective, we must observe the whole picture. So let's see if we can zoom in again, because this is looking absolutely gorgeous. Well, they're already in medical martial law bar. So shelter in place, all that stuff. There's an helicopter flying overhead. I'd try and go and show you it, but I don't want to move right now. I'm kind of comfortable. So let's continue to look at the beautiful, beautiful skyline. Our little fire is dying down to an embers, so I'm not going to add any more wood to it now. Oh, it's an hour 42, so we've got 18 minutes. You know what I should do? Let's try and roll one last whiff. That seems like a plan, right? That seems like a very good plan. I'm rolling at the minute, Danielle. I need a flat surface, so bear with me. It's nearly out anyway. I'm not going to put any more logs on there because We'll be leaving shortly. You should take some screenshots because that's absolutely beautiful right now, Danielle. Like, I wish you guys were here. You can kind of see like a little bit of a shimmer of the city lights, the warmth and the smell of the fire. This has been a wonderful, wonderful live show tonight, guys. I said we had some ramen down by the lake, we had a cup of tea, we had a little smoke, we hung out, we built a fire, we've seen some ducks, seen some dogs. Hey Glynis, oh, hey, you should have been here earlier. I ate your chicken. I cooked your chicken in a can on a fire and got it out of a can that I couldn't open. I don't know if you can see, but the CN Tower is changing colors. Okay. I'm gonna come and sit down by the fire. There is the fire. And there's the city skyline. So it was daylight when we come. You've seen it from sunset to the city coming alive as it is now. Look at that, I got my spliff on the go. And it is nice to get back to nature, just relax, enjoy that beautiful skyline. Isn't it pretty, Judy Bell? Like, you know, Toronto is a huge, huge city. People don't take it, don't realize, I don't think. And that's a pretty impressive skyline. Wouldn't you agree? Oh wow, look, you come back out. Well, I just cooked it in the can on the campfire, Glynis, and threw it in a bag of ramen. And it was actually very, very delicious. It tasted like freshly boiled chicken. And I only cooked it in its own water. So look, there's our little fire there. There's our celly. So it worked good, yeah. I mean, you can go back and watch this video. I had some difficulties opening the can because I tried to use my little dollar store moldy tool, but the can opener on it was absolutely shit. But somehow I managed to make a hole big enough, and I managed to heat the chicken up, shake it out into my bag of ramen, mix it in with some miso soup, and it was very filling. I couldn't even eat maybe a third of it. You could have easily have filled or fed 4 or 5 people. So I can hear some noises and voices. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if you were at home that you could do quite a lot with that chicken, even in like just mix one of those cans with a packet of ramen and make yourself some chicken noodle. you're gonna be hungry. And food tastes, you know, it tastes something about eating by a campfire. I'm sure some of you who go camping will agree with me. And you know, here I am down by the lake. I've got ducks. I've got nature. It is very dark and spooky. That's where the killer will probably come from if he does come. But just there, I don't know if you can see, there is the boardwalk is just like a few meters away behind those trees. The sun is still kind of out. I'm not sure if you can see a moon or not, but miso, it really good. Nothing really matters, does it? Well, we could start singing Metallica if you wanted to. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit dry from the campfire smoking and the sun, but look at that, guys. How beautiful is that? Why would they eat Anika, Nancy? Like, if zombies come, are you saying that Anika would be the first? There's a little bat, I think we just heard flying around. There's a couple of little ducks just swimming by. Can you see them? Be safe. I am safe. The boardwalk's there. There's street lights, guys. Look, it's not like I'm in the middle of the woods. Hashtag Shah. So but it is a little bit spooky. I'm not gonna lie. Look, you can hardly see. My little fire is dying down to an ember right now. So I think we could probably just leave that. Maybe some people who are willing to stay out longer might reignite it. But look at that, beautiful, the ducks, the city light up like that. Don't be scared, Nika. The sidewalk, literally, it's a couple of meters away. I found a perfect little spot that was secluded and looked as though I was in the wilderness by a lake. Look, guys, that is absolutely gorgeous, don't you think? Look at the tower lit up all red there. Sorry if it's shaky. Oh, you're gonna go and eat. You're not gonna go and eat Anika. All right, I thought you were talking about zombies and horror movies and maybe Michael Myers. Someone with a small penis making themselves heard over there. So I think it's a little bit blurry. Yeah, I've been to maximum security correctional facility, Anika. Although I do feel a little bit exposed because there is some dark bushes behind, but lucky enough I would probably hear someone coming if they did. Water's waving in there. Oh, ducks. Yeah, look at that, guys. How beautiful is that setting? Look at our little fire. I don't want to leave it. It's absolutely beautiful right now. Those coals, like if I had a little bit of a grill, I could throw a grill on top of that and we could cook up some hot dogs or wieners or some s'mores. But yeah, Kaz was saying maybe I can get one of my little friends from the protest perhaps and see if they wish to. I'm gonna try. I've been chatting to little Barefoot Judy. She's adorable. She's thrift fan material, right there. So I'm gonna try and twist her arm and see if I can bring her down, and we can maybe do one of these with some company. But it is. This is what I'm saying right now. All that matters is my spliff, the company I'm keeping, and that gorgeous. Just enjoying the moment, looking at this. You know, we're never gonna get this moment again, guys, and we've shared it together. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna see if I can get a few people down, and maybe we'll have a little live beach party for you, and you can maybe get some beach snacks and put some tunes on or something in the background. Put this up on the screen and enjoy it, because as I said, guys, I really do enjoy these little outward. Last week we had fun. Unfortunately, there's another one, look, making some noise. we didn't do this live, but this week we had a little bit more success. As I said, I didn't go as far away, so maybe I'm getting a stronger signal, but you've had no buffering or anything, I don't think, throughout the duration of this feed. And we got here just before sunset. We watched the sun go down. We've seen the city. I got some Acapulco. Hello, Alan. I don't even know what this is. There's a little bit of a lucky grab bag that I kind of keep on me, so I've always got some weed. B-day parties. So yeah, maybe if one of you guys or something, I don't know, can see somebody. All right, there's a female walking by on her own, guys. If that doesn't tell you that I'm not in any danger, although they are coming this way. Oh, over there. Yeah, there's a couple actually. Hello. You're in Washington State, I hear. Alrighty. Well, all right. I think they were looking for possibly a spot to come and make out. Fill up my bike tears. You're in Washington State where weed is legal and cheap. Well, I'm in Canada where weed is also legal and cheap. So listen, I might actually start heading out. Maybe those people can come and use the fire. I'm going to start walking down a little bit. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to try and still film and move the bike at the same time. Alrighty, hold steady, guys. So let's say one last look at that beautiful, beautiful skyline. There's our little fire just going down there. And I'm trying to get myself back onto the boardwalk. Oh, there's a fucking log. Here we go, guys. See, this is how close to civilization I was. So what I might try and do is put you on the bike. Hold on. Hey, if you want, there's a fire there. If you want to go and sit down and enjoy the sunset or whatever. Maybe they didn't. So I'm going to try and hook you onto the bike. I'm not sure if this will work or not. Okay, I've attached you to the handlebars of the bike. So you can kind of see where I am. See, there's kids and stuff, and you thought it was dangerous, Anika. Okay. All right, I'm going to ride the bike, guys. So let's hope we don't get any buffering and run any kids over. I don't know if this is working for you guys. Yeah, I'm on my bike. I'm riding my bicycle now, Nancy. We're live on the bike. So we've left our little camp spot, look. And now we're riding along the boardwalk. See, couples out enjoying a romantic walk. It's getting a little bit chilly now, especially away from the fire. Oh my god, the wind's going up my short legs and it's giving my bollocks a little bit of a chill. So I wonder how long we can go on the bike while recording live. sorry if you got a little bit of buffering, guys. As I said, trying things that we've never tried before. Going live on a bike. First time for everything, right? Let's get ahead of this guy. I wish I had some sweatpants. It is cold. Cold now, and I've got flip-flops and shorts. And away from that warmth of the fire. Ooh. Let's get a bit of a pace on maybe a walk. Duck saying goodnight. Some skateboarders. Look, guys, sorry if I'm not talking much, but I feel a bit weird riding the bike, talking about. Who cares? Let me do my zip up a little bit more. Maybe I can put my hood on. Now I feel like Elliot from E.T. I did this before, but I'm not on a BMX. I can't really pretend to be Elliot. Let's be authentic. This is a sort of beach cruiser bike. Surprised that we're still live. This is amazing. We've managed to pull this off without getting any buffering. Is anyone enjoying the bike ride? A little bit of the skyline. You see the tower in the distance there, guys? It's poking up. It's quite busy around here. We're nearly at the bridge. It takes me home. There's a lot of people out in this part. It's a little bit lit up. Be amazing if you could get all the way home. It's Ridge to the studio. You can go from that's the new mission, guys. Right, we're going to see if we can get our way all the way back to my house and set up live in the studio. So we've gone all the way from the beachfront to the campfire back to the studio. We've got 12 people. Amazing. A little bit of a hill there. I did it. He was talking on his headphones, he wasn't talking to himself. See, so you know, it's not a dangerous area. You saw a young lady on her own walking by. Lots of people come out and around this area. Actually, we don't need to go over the bridge, we can go this way. Are we still live? I think we are. Alright, so we've got across the road. We're almost home, ladies and gentlemen. We might get our mission afterwards. a little bit of weed then, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was 12. I'm having so much fun doing this as well. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Judy Bell. Oh, I've got the green man, I can go. Honestly, we're nearly home. Nearly home, we're gonna do this. So I've kind of got a squash bollock on my bike saddle right now. So I'm just gonna wait for the traffic. That's St. Joseph's Hospital, guys. That's how close to home we are, guys. We might be able to get home and in the studio. Wouldn't that be amazing if we can? That's that is the aim right now. So we've got a green light. We can go. This guy can let me go. All right, we're on the road now, guys. Let's hope we don't get hit by anything. And there's a little bit of a hill. So let me put down here. Sorry if I'm talking, it's hard and talk, but we're nearly. The buffer, but we're going to do it, I think, guys. This is a team effort. Where that car just turned, that's where we're turning. We're nearly home. Unbelievable. This is so much fun. Maybe next time we can go live from me leaving to getting there. So this is my street, guys. Nearly home. Actually, that warmed me up. I've got the heart rate going. Little bit of exercise. How much fun was that? Is anyone still watching? Give me a thumbs up or something. A shower. There's a car coming. So you don't get hit. Because we are going the wrong way. We did it, guys. We're nearly home. In fact, we are home almost. We're going to be on Wi-Fi any second now. We should be on Wi-Fi as we speak. Hold on. Actually, all I can do, I can leave a squidgy thing there. We can grab our leftovers. And we made it home. Hey, Roger. I've managed to stay live all the way from the beach.
Oh yeah?
I'm still live now.
Nice.
Fucking
getting cool out there, huh?
It is.
What the hell?
So guys, we're home. Look, we're back in the thrift store studio. I have had a little rearrange. Let me show you the rearrangements. So look, there's my TV. I moved it there on the chest of drawers. There's my bed. The pantry used to be in there. Don't know if you can see it now. There's the pantry. And this is the boiler room. There's Roger's little pantry. There's my pantry. So this is the pantry room. So I've got some water there. There's some clothes and stuff in there. You don't need to do nothing. That's just nothing's going on in that corner. Just some books in storage space. And there's my clothes there. So Guys, how amazing was tonight's live show? Hold on a second. We weren't planning to go live tonight. And there's the camera, the tripod look. There they are. We've just gone from a real fireplace. And just 1 second. The Thrift Farm fireplace. How are you all doing, guys? Is anybody even still watching? There's no comments. Are we even still live? It says we're still live. We're still recording. Anyway, I'm home. What did I do with my bag? Oh, it's over here. Is anybody still watching is what I want to know. No one's commenting, so if that's the case, then maybe we should just say goodnight. Somebody please comment. Yeah, we had a little rearrange here also. Don't know if you can see what we got going on there. How does that work? I can get your comments up on this phone perhaps. See if anyone's still, it says 10 people are watching. Okay. I didn't see any of the comments while I was riding. I just got home and I'm seeing that we did it all. Home sweet home. So yeah, guys, thank you. You did stick with me. Look, that's what's going on with the thrift phone. Not the thrift phone, the other phone. That's what I'm working with. Can you see that? So watch, let me just watch. Yeah, that's what the thrift phone's doing, guys. So I have seen that there are a lot of comments. I just saw the last comment I had on the screen until I got home. The last comment I had was from Judy Bell saying she enjoyed the fact that I shared this with her. So I'm just coming back to see some of your comments. So yeah, what an amazing show, guys. I was talking about doing this earlier and then kind of just ended up doing it. Hold on a minute, I got a little bit of a sweat going. That was fun. Thank you, Alan. Glad you enjoyed that. So it looks like a screensaver. Yeah, it isn't a screensaver, Danielle, unfortunately. That is the phone as it is right now. Yeah, this is the one that's been hacked. So now I've got the new one that I'm working off of. There's a good chance that I might do a factory reset or may even try and see if I can get this one repaired perhaps, because it's still pretty good. I'm not even sure if it's under warranty. If it is, that would be great. Barbu, sorry, are you in the UK? The UK Ministry of Defence racial diversity positive discrimination problem is solved by the okay, not sure what that is all about. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. But I do have a new phone, and that was brilliant that we managed to stay live all the way from our little spot down by the lake. And what a fun night that was. Really, honestly, guys, I can't say how much I enjoyed that. Almost makes me wish that I was still, we could almost get back on the bike, get some more supplies and go back. Should we do that? I'm not sure if we should or not. Well, the thing is, Crying Hippie, I have VPNs. I have a lot of stuff on my phone that does try to clean it up and stop these things. Factory reset. But I'm not really using this phone anymore. This is just kind of for doing this. I can still cast, like use Chromecast and the stuffs on there. And funny enough, when I actually screen record, it's, you know, although the screen like we're looking at it is fucked, when you screen record, it still is all right. It still works pretty well. So this is like my backup phone at the minute. I do have an awful lot of files still on here. So who knows? I did start something today. Actually, now I've got a little bit of you done. So you do know there was a tip jar, and a little while ago, I did talk about maybe doing a telethon or a fundraiser or something. But I have set up. Maybe I can do that now. The TSP TV fundraiser. And basically, I'm going to be running this to the end of July and have a set target that I want to reach, and partly that is to sort of pay my rent and invest in some equipment, open up the post office box again, and hopefully get another phone and set up the can I share this? Let me try and share it somehow. Here we go, share with friends. Right, so there is a TSP TV fundraising pool on PayPal, which is something we're going to be running. And maybe what I'm going to do, let's figure this out together. So I'm going to do a fundraiser Friday. I did say we'd be trying to do 2 live shows a week, but maybe on a Friday we'll do a 3rd show, and it's going to be fundraising Friday. And maybe, weather permitting, we can take that shit down to the beach. So that's what I'm going to try and be doing, is raising some funds. As I said, it's been nearly 3 months since I last picked up a wage packet from work. Post-trauma prepper TV sounds good. Who's that? A channel for you? I don't know. I heard there is a big fire on the other side of the lake in Toronto. Someone's campfire has set the whole place. Are you messing around now, Glynis? I hope so. I don't think there was a huge fire. I dug a pit, there was stones, and it was nearly out when I left. So maybe Glynis is putting a... that isn't actually the tip jar, Danielle. That is my fundraising pool. So basically, I have an amount that I kind of have in mind that I need sort of to keep me alive between now and the end of July, which is when the fundraiser will be running to. And part of that is to kind of as I said, pay some rent, maybe put some more groceries in the pantry, but more importantly, put a few investments back into the channel, getting a second phone, opening up the post office box, and maybe getting a little bit more equipment for outside broadcasts, like a microphone, a better stand, so I don't have just the little selfie stick to work with, something that I can actually put down on the ground and pull up to kind of, head height. I subscribed to MK Ultra News. Okay, oh, that's good. So that was a little idea. I do need to kind of make a living. I have spoken on many occasions how I would like to make my living doing this, and in the last few months I have kind of, you should know by now, made a little bit of attempt in channel, the way it looks, the way I kind of put my videos out. And even like tonight was a new little bit of, let's just get away from looking at this and the talking hands. We went down by the beach, we saw the beautiful skyline, we saw some nature, we had a campfire. You saw me make some camp food ramen, stuff that is from my pantry, so I don't just put the stuff in my pantry for show. It's not manufacturing reality. I am actually living off of my pantry right now. So if I didn't have my pantry, if I didn't stock, if I didn't prep, I would be going hungry now. So it's not the end of the world that I haven't had a wage in nearly 3 months, and it's going to be at least another month before we open up again here. They've extended the emergency quarantine period for another 28 days in Ontario. So I do have to try and think about making a living, and that is what the fundraiser pool is. That's kind of enough money to pay my rent between what I owe for last month, what I owe this month in for July, and should give me a few bucks to put back into the channel, get some equipment, and maybe a couple of other items just to keep me alive. So that was the purpose of the fundraiser. As I said, and maybe we'll run fundraiser Fridays, and while the weather is good, we'll take that shit down to the beach, have some fun down there, see what we can do. If that sounds like a good idea to those of you that have stuck around. So let's go. I'm going to wrap this up at 2 hours and 30 minutes, guys, because we do got the live chat tomorrow. But what a fun night that was. We started down on the beach. We made a little fire. We waited until the fire died. Honestly, I really enjoyed that, and you need to do that sometimes. And a little part of the improvements and growth of this channel is to bring you more content, not necessarily the same old. I'm not a one-trick pony. I like to bring things that may be entertaining, fun, and relaxing. Like tonight, we don't always have to talk about the deep daily topping up the pantry with Dollarama items. We don't always have to be MRE reviewing. We can just hang out and have some fun. And baby Pamplin, although I think she's lurking tonight, she said how much she enjoyed my streetcar ride. So that's something I'm planning to bring more of. And I know there's a few of you that love the walkabouts. I've kind of revamped those, and they're called Out and About now. And I've even had a couple of friends tag along from the protest on one of those out and about walkabouts where we go exploring and see what happens, a little bit of chat and conversation. So I'm trying to bring you more and more content to make this like a channel that you can watch for your entertainment purposes. You want some fun and laughs, then we're going to have a show for that. You want some information, we're going to have a show for that. You want to learn something, we're going to have a show for that. You want some real life news, you want some live reporting from news events. Currently I've got that going on with the protest, so we're trying to give you a little bit of everything and trying to be an actual channel rather than the YouTube desired one trick pony, just make videos about the same thing over and over again and only make them 10 minutes long. Make sure to tell people to hit the bell, smash the like and subscribe, and tell them about the alarms and the notifications that maybe they're not working. You have to go and check on them yourselves. But don't worry, YouTube technical staff and technical crew have assured me they are looking into it, but you're gonna have to check for yourself. And if you do need an EMP shield, there is a product code below. So that's stuff we're trying to stay away from. We're trying to be as organic and as authentic and as real as I can. And that was some real entertainment tonight. You just come with me down the beach. We hung out, made a fire, we rode the bike home. There's nothing groundbreaking about that. It's a show about nothing, pretty much. I was planning on going down to the beach anyway this evening just to kind of relax, unwind. It is the summertime, make the most of it. It is 10 minutes away. Why sit out on the stoop? Why sit out in the backyard or in the front yard smoking when I can go down there, see some ducks, see some geese, look at the skyline? Beautiful. I can still smell the smoke and fire on me. So what we got? 7 minutes. Let me get something to drink. I need some water. There was a burp for baby P if she was around. So I don't know if you can see. I've got the smaller TV here now because the big 55-inch just took up too much room. So maybe again, I'm going to get a piece of equipment I want to get is a second Chromecast, so I can plug into this, and then maybe using the second phone we can start doing show and tell. So I can have documentaries or videos and stuff lined up. We can watch them on here. And of course, we've got the little backdrop behind. Guys, this is actually, I've got no shirt on. Hold on. Let me put a shirt on. Hold on a second. Hey, there I am. I'm trying to look like a cool kind of what's going on? Got my shades and my hoodie, like one of those poker players. I've even got the cards. Look, I can even hold the shitty cards. how you doing? But yeah, this is what I'm saying, guys. We got all of this going on as well. Let me take those off. That looks ridiculous. But I hate seeing my eyes. I don't know why. Let me try and go Emperor Palpatine it a little bit. That's better. Although I can't read your comments. But yeah, we've got lots of different things going on. Sorry, let me do that up a little bit. That's better. With the channel now. I did actually do a little bit of rearranging here as well. I don't know if you can see it. Let me sort of sit in the middle. That was the plan, that I could sit dead center. Hold on. There was a plan to this, trust me, guys. Alrighty, that was what we were going to do. Maybe I will put the sunglasses back on. As I said, guys, it does make me feel weird looking at my eyes. I don't know why. That's a bit better. I look like Black Moses now, Isaac Hayes on the album cover. Alrighty, so I can't see any of your comments, but also the glare of the light is right in my eyes. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Trying to look cool like the Emperor in Aviators. So I don't know how many comments we've got left. Thanks for sharing with. I truly enjoyed it. Are you still? Oh my God, have you gone that far back? Somehow I've gone all the way back to Judy Bowles' comment almost an hour ago. So I don't know what's going on with the comments there, but that makes me feel. Hold on a second. That's better. It's just the eyes. Sorry, I can't explain it. And it took a lot of courage to do this. You know, once upon a time it was just the hands that you saw. Now you get to see me. We get to hang out and do a whole lot of other shit. Actually, I'm trying to read your comments. I can read them on the shit phone there. You can always call Shah his Adidas display. Yeah, so we've got a little bit. Got my Deodoras there. Got my Adidas there. We got Raw Sash. And V above us. I had a perfect angle before. I think the camera's a bit wonky, but I got some MREs just down there. I got some MREs there. Danielle's Chia Pet is just kind of out of sight, hiding under my shoulder. So I did kind of set this up so it would be perfect, but I think I've got a little bit of a wonky camera. But anyway, we're going to be wrapping this up, so I thought let's turn it around and say goodnight. Fake media, really, reality does not matter. That's your little catchphrase on that in Barbo. Things don't matter. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up for this evening. We do got the live show tomorrow. Fundraising Fridays. You want to hang out with me at the beach on Fridays? This was a little bit of a pilot project. Maybe we can do that before the weekend starts. Get me into the spirits for the yeah, honestly, I don't know what it is. I do feel a little bit uncomfortable still talking directly to the camera like this, but as I said, there's nothing to hide now. No shadows. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. You know who I am. I know who you are. This is the Thrift Fam. So fundraising Fridays, we might do what we did tonight, but maybe we'll try, because we did successfully get from here to the beach, or from the beach from here, without losing the stream. So maybe we can start here, take a whole bunch of stuff, like, was it Kaz or Cam? Kaz, I think it is. She said take a whole bunch of supplies. Maybe we'll start early evening, go and set out for the evening, have some supper, smoke some weed, take more water, make some tea, look at the sun go down, look at the city lights, hang out with some wildlife, hang out with you. And maybe we can raise some money to keep me from getting too much in debt. Yeah, you get the whole me, Nancy. This is a little bit, you know, I'm not going to start asking for fundraising. You know, up until now, you guys have been kind. You've tipped me out. I'm gracious, very, very grateful for all of that and all of your help. But I do want to make this a job. It's not going to be anytime soon before I go back to work. So this is my job now. I need to start making an income from it. Anyway, guys, we've got a few seconds left. So F for freedom. I don't know if you can remember our F for freedom gang sign. F for freedom. Throw it up, throw it up. That's right, that's right. Hi, Christina P. Are you the Gusset girl tonight? Anyway, guys, it is Shit Video Productions. It is TSP TV. We've been down to the lake. We had a fire. We saw the sunset. We saw the city skyline light up. We rode the bike all the way back to the studio. And for the last 30 minutes, we hung out in the more familiar surroundings that you're coming to know on the live shows nowadays. But anyway, we're trying to bring you more content. We will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, regular slot. Maybe we'll go on a little bit earlier, I don't know. But be sure to tune in tomorrow for our regular Tuesday live show. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Ship Video Productions. I'm TSP TV. You're the Thrift family. Be excellent to each other. See you next time. Good.